In today's video, we're going to be looking at the leaked images of the modular Marvel Avengers Tower from 2023. Straight away, by looking at the set, I can see so many references from Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron. I love how LEGO have incorporated both movies into one set. And I really think that LEGO have portrayed the Avengers Tower so well. Starting this video off, we're going to look at the bottom part of the Avengers Tower and work our way up. So, to start, at the front, right by the main doors of the Avengers Tower, we are able to see Thor and Captain America fighting a Chitauri. I really like how LEGO have added the new action piece to show Mjolnir flying with lightning being trailed behind him. And if we look to the right of the build, we can see the new minifigure of Helen Cho standing next to Pepper Potts. Also, you can see a display plaque explaining about the Avengers Tower. At this point in time, we do not know what the plaque says, but I assume it explains what the Avengers Tower is. If you head up a bit more in the set, you'll be able to see Hulk sliding down the wall from that iconic scene in Avengers. I really like how LEGO have added this iconic scene from the first Avengers movie, and I hope there are more references like that along further in this set. To the left of Hulk, you're able to see a Leviathan flying round, about to attack Hulk. I really like the build for the Leviathan, as I swear we have never gotten one in LEGO. Or all the ones we have gotten have been really puny and really small compared to a minifigure. I am really pleased with how the build of the Leviathan has come out, and I can't wait to build it if I get the opportunity to build this set. Between Hulk and the Leviathan, you're able to see War Machine flying around again on the bent action piece that came in the new display sets. And finally, to the very right, you're able to see Wasp holding a microfigure of Ant-Man. I am really excited for this Wasp minifigure as she has new wings and a new helmet. Moving up in the set a bit more, we're able to see to the left Sam Wilson, or Falcon, flying again on those bent see-through action pieces. I personally like the brick-built wings because the one-moulded wings, I believe, look really thin and not like the Falcon that we see in the MCU movies. So, I think that this figure is definitely really good, and this set is worth getting for the minifigures to add to your collection. Moving towards the right, we're able to see the iconic scene where Tony Stark gets chucked out the Avengers Tower by Loki and Tony Stark's suit gets brought to him. I really like how this reference came out in LEGO, and I like how LEGO didn't just put a suit above him and put a brick-built version of the armour, as it looks like it is about to wrap around him. Finally, to the very right, we were able to see a downscaled Quinjet to the one that came out in January of 2023. I really like how LEGO's kept with the design of the Quinjet. As the owner of the bigger version of this Quinjet, I think that the design is really good, and I'm happy that LEGO have stuck with it. Even though this Quinjet will probably only be able to hold one minifigure, I really like the design, and I'm glad LEGO stuck with the design for the Quinjet. Moving up to the top of the Avengers Tower, we're able to see Loki in a Chitauri chariot to the left of the build. I think that the build for the chariot is very good and will be most enjoyed being displayed round the Avengers Tower. Moving a bit to the right, we're able to see Black Widow again on the see-through action rods, and she is leaping with a gun towards a Chitauri on a Chitauri glider. and she is about to attack, as shown in the first Avengers movie. Now, if you look to the very right, you're able to see the iconic scene where Hawkeye does the leap off a building. I really like how Lego have made this scene happen with Lego. And I also think that even though it didn't happen on the Avengers Tower, it's good that they added it into this build. Now, by looking at the very top of the build, you can see Wanda Maximoff and Vision fighting the Ultron Mark 1 minifigure. Earlier in the year, we were able to take a look at the new Ultron Mark 1 minifigure that had been released early. I personally think that this minifigure is really good. I can't wait to get this minifigure, as I do not have an Ultron minifigure in my collection. Also, it looks like the legs will be the same prosthetic legs used on the Echo minifigure with different printing to show that the legs are really battle damaged and have holes in. Moving back to the box art, we also have a picture of the back of the box for the Avengers Tower set. If you look to the bottom left, I really like how they have incorporated also Avengers Endgame and have added S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, but also Tony Stark as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent seen in the doorway with an Ant-Man microfigure like from Avengers Endgame. Also, if you look to the very right of the build, you are able to see Kevin Feige, a figure who has been added to this set. Moving up, we are able to see still the same stuff on the box art, but if you look at the top, you are able to see Wong coming through a portal. I am really unsure why LEGO have added Wong to this set, even though he has never stepped foot in the Avengers Tower. Moving up, we are still able to see the same stuff as seen on the front box art, but in this image, you're able to see that the Iron Man Mark 7, I think, is flying into battle. If you look to the right of the box art, you're able to see how the Avengers Tower opens up. This small part of the image on the box art shows us the 3 ways to open up this set. The first way is to remove the diagonal panel that makes the slope on the Avengers Tower. The second way to access the interior is there's 2 panels that pop up showing probably the party room from Avengers Age of Ultron. Lastly, it shows another part that looks like it flips upwards just above where the 2 panels come off. Looking just below the image we just saw, we are able to see some images of the interior. The first image being the lobby from Avengers Endgame, showing the scene where Tony Stark, dressed as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, is sitting in the background. And there's also the scene where Loki gets the Tesseract. The next image is the scene where the 2 Captain Americas fight it out in Avengers Endgame. I really like how this set has also done a reference to this movie and have also added 2 Captain America figures so we can resemble the fight that took place in Avengers Endgame. The final image, as I said earlier, shows the party room from Avengers Age of Ultron, where all the Avengers can sit and try and lift Thor's hammer like in the movie. Moving on to our last image, we're able to see on the top of the box art all the minifigures that are included in this set. Altogether, this set has 31 minifigures in total, with the first row of them being Tony Stark from the Sicarian Iron Man What If set, the Iron Man Mark 7 from the 2023 Quinjet set, a new battle-damaged Mark 6 Iron Man suit minifigure, which personally looks really good in my opinion. Next, there is the first Captain America, which is meant to be the Captain America from Avengers Endgame, which comes to the Avengers Tower using time travel. Next is the 2012 Captain America from the first Avengers movie. I really like how they added these both minifigures of Captain America so we can make that fight scene. Next is the same Thor from the 2023 Quinjet set, but they have added a new hairpiece onto him from Mad Eye Moody, and I just think that makes Thor look at his best. Next, we have Black Widow, and it appears she has some new leg printing. It does not look like she is arm printing, which is a shame, as the 2023 Quinjet set had arm printing and no leg printing. Also, we have the new Wasp minifigure. On this image, she does not have her wings or helmet, but they do come in the set as shown on the front and back box art. Also, we get Ant-Man as a micro figure. I'm pretty sad that this did not come as a normal minifigure, as I do not have Ant-Man as a normal minifigure yet. Lastly, in the top row, we have Kevin Feige, as I said earlier. I really do not understand why they added this figure and not Stan Lee. I think it's a big missed opportunity. On the second row of minifigures, first we have Hawkeye. This figure looks like a new version, but it might not be. But I like how they've used the CMF hair, as I think it portrays Hawkeye really well. Next, we have Wanda Maximoff, and this is the same figure from the Endgame Final Battle set. I have this minifigure, and I like the waist cape, but this is not the right outfit for Avengers Age of Ultron. Next, we have the Falcon, and yet again like the Wasp, it does not show his wings, but as we see on the box art, it does come with him, do not worry. Next, I think the star of the set, the Vision minifigure. This figure has printed transparent blue legs, cape printing, and head printing, and also torso printing. Sadly, there are no arm printing, but that's fine. I really like the head print for this figure, as it shows the head is blue and pink is printed onto it. But I just really hope that the pink shows through on this in his head, as sometimes Lego minifigures with different colours printed on their head does not come out very well. Anyway, next we have War Machine. This figure is not too special. He came in the Iron Man Hall of Armour set, which didn't sell very well, but still a good figure. Next is Pepper Potts. This is also the same figure from the Iron Man Hall of Armour set, but with just a different hairpiece. Next we have Wong. Yes, still a weird addition to this set, but I think it's quite good for people who don't have this Wong, as it only came in the Sanctum, if they would like to get him. Next we have Nick Fury. This figure has came in a lot of sets lately, so I probably guarantee that most people getting this set will already have him, but still a good inclusion. But next is one I'm really excited for, which is Helen Cho. She has never been a minifigure before, but has been a figure in the Lego Avengers games. Another figure I'm also really excited for is Hulk, and this Hulk, by the look of the neck, has the new twisty headpiece, which I'm really excited for. I just hope that the hair is separate and clips onto the head with the stud like on the Thanos Big Figs. Lastly, on this row, there is Dummy. I couldn't really count that as a minifigure, but I like that Lego put it on the box for a change. Finally, on the bottom row, we have Eric Selvig as the first minifigure. I really like this figure and I can't wait to get him if I get this set. as he has never been made a minifigure before. Another really good figure is the Tony Stark as a SHIELD agent from Avengers Endgame. I think it was such a good idea to make this figure, and I'm really pleased that LEGO did this. The next two figures are both two random SHIELD agents. I like how these have been added, as if you don't have like only Nick Fury for your SHIELD base, I think these are very good to start collecting SHIELD agents. Next is Alexander Pierce. I think this is a great adding to this set. I think that it's good. I like the outfit. I think it's a great minifigure to add. I just love it in general. The next four minifigures are all Chitauri, and I'm really glad that they added these because I'm building up a Thanos army, so these will be really helpful. So I'm glad LEGO added all of these, but we could have gotten maybe 2 Chitauri and 2 Ultron Sentry bots, as it's also based on Age of Ultron. Next is Loki. This is the same figure from the 2023 Quinjet. It's a really good Loki. I like it. I hope he comes with his staff, but that was shown on the box art, but I don't know if it's definite. I like it. I can't wait. I mean, I have another, but it's a really good figure in general. Next is Ultron, as we did see him earlier, but looking at his legs, he does not have the prosthetic leg piece to make him look like holes. I think it could have worked by using the prosthetic leg piece, but I understand why LEGO didn't do that, and still a great minifigure. Alright, that concludes this video. I have really enjoyed talking and looking at all of these images, and I can't wait to get it out and build it if I do get this set. I really hope I can get it, so please subscribe so I can get it for Christmas. Until the next one, goodbye.